this video, we will be discussing checklist items and how you can build them into your system. Checklist items are an attribute which allow you to keep track of any number of dated items or tasks related to your volunteers. These can include items where you are interested in tracking a due date, a completion date, an expiration date, or any combination. Some examples include intake forms, trainings, immunization records, or other required documentation. Checklist items can be used for searching or separating volunteers, running reports, or even restricting event registrations. To begin using a checklist item, you first need to create the item in your system. You will do this by clicking on Checklist Item Inventory under the Attribute Management heading on the main dashboard. At the top of the page, enter the checklist item name. Optionally, you can add a description, which will appear as an info box with additional information for your volunteers. The auto-assign field determines if this task or item should be assigned to every volunteer when a new profile is created. Leave this as No if you prefer to manually assign this task to certain individuals. Type determines if an item and its completion status are visible to your volunteers. Choosing Public will make them visible to volunteers. Private will make items only visible from the administrative perspective. Regardless, only your staff can make changes to a checklist item. The due date allows you to create a time frame after which an item will automatically be considered overdue if it has not been completed. Lastly, the linked award field will automatically assign a volunteer with a manual award of your choice once you've marked the item complete on their profile. Once your items have been created, they will need to be assigned to volunteers' profiles. If you have auto-assign turned on, they will automatically be added to each new profile. If you need to add them to existing volunteers' profiles, you can use the bulk update feature in the Search Manage Volunteer Database menu to assign items to multiple volunteers at once. Checklist items can be updated on each volunteer profile individually, or for multiple volunteers at once using the bulk update. If a volunteer completes a checklist item, you can change the status to complete, add the date completed, and if it will need to be renewed in the future, you can also add an expiration date.